How to identify an HIV rash. Hey there FitPeople fans, today we're talking about a topic that's not only important, but can also be confusing, identifying an HIV rash. As always, we're here to provide you with all the information you need in a relaxed and easy to understand format. So sit back, relax, and get ready to learn something new. HIV is a virus that attacks the immune system, and an HIV rash is a common symptom of the virus. But how do you know if you have an HIV rash? What does it look like? And how do you differentiate it from other skin conditions? That's what we're here to answer today, so let's get started. What is an HIV rash? An HIV rash is a skin condition that often occurs as a symptom of the human immunodeficiency virus, HIV. It's important to note that not everyone with HIV will experience an HIV rash, but if you do, it's a good idea to get tested for the virus. The appearance of an HIV rash can vary from person to person and can range from a mild rash to more severe outbreaks. But one thing is for sure, an HIV rash is a sign that your immune system is being affected by the virus. Symptoms of an HIV rash. The most common symptoms of an HIV rash include red or pink patches on the skin, bumps or blisters that may be itchy or painful, and overall skin irritation. It's important to keep in mind that the symptoms of an HIV rash can vary from person to person and may also change over time as the virus progresses. For some people, the rash may be barely noticeable, while for others, it can be quite severe. But regardless of the severity, it's always a good idea to see a doctor if you suspect you have an HIV rash. How to identify an HIV rash? When it comes to identifying an HIV rash, there are a few key things to look for. First, the rash will typically appear as red or pink patches on the skin and may be raised or bumpy. Common locations for an HIV rash include the chest, neck, arms, legs, and face, but it can appear anywhere on the body. It's also important to note that the rash may be accompanied by other symptoms, such as skin irritation, itching, or pain. So how do you differentiate an HIV rash from other skin conditions? The best way to do this is to see a doctor who can examine the rash and perform any necessary tests. But if you're looking for a few clues, here are some things to keep in mind. An HIV rash is often accompanied by other symptoms of the virus, such as a fever or fatigue. It's also important to consider any recent changes in your health or any recent exposure to the virus. Importance of early detection. Early detection of an HIV rash is important for several reasons. First, it can help you receive an accurate diagnosis and appropriate treatment for the virus. This can help slow the progression of the virus and prevent serious health complications. In addition, early detection of an HIV rash can also help prevent the spread of the virus to others. This is because the virus is most contagious during the early stages, when symptoms like an HIV rash are most likely to occur. When to see a doctor. If you suspect that you have an HIV rash, it's important to see a doctor as soon as possible. Only a healthcare professional can diagnose an HIV rash and provide you with the appropriate treatment and care. Your doctor may perform a physical exam, take a skin sample for testing, and ask about your medical history and any recent changes in your health. It's also important to be honest with your doctor about any potential exposure to the virus, as this can help them make an accurate diagnosis and provide you with the best possible care. Conclusion. In conclusion, an HIV rash is a common symptom of the human immunodeficiency virus, and it's important to be able to identify it in order to receive proper treatment and care. If you suspect you have an HIV rash, it's important to see a doctor as soon as possible who can diagnose the rash and provide you with the appropriate treatment and care. Remember, early detection is key, as it can help slow the progression of the virus, prevent serious health complications, and prevent the spread of the virus to others. We hope you found this information helpful, and if you have any questions, be sure to let us know in the comments below. And if you liked this video, don't forget to hit that like button and share it with your friends. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.